Hello, grade sixes. So, today we're going to be talking about a very, very important issue that affects you and me and every other living organism, like animals, trees, and any other thing in nature that requires water. The topic is water pollution. To kickstart our lesson, I will put two pictures of water polluted sites, and I just want you to tell me what comes into your head when you see these pictures and what kind of things do you think about. Now, when we say pollution, we talk about something that is unclean, something that shouldn't be as it is in the state of its uncleanness. Water pollution is a contamination of water bodies which results to a negative impact on them. Water bodies can be lakes, rivers, beaches, or reservoirs. Now, grade sixes, it is said that water pollution is mostly caused by human activities. And this is a simple act of you eating your packet of chips at break. You take it, you dump it on the floor instead of putting it in the bin. As soon as the wind blows, it blows it into the next cleanest water source, and that is polluted. The next way can be chemicals from farms. As soon as it rains, all the fertilizers and the pesticides that are used to protect the crops, they flow into a riverbank. The next one is sewage. Another big one is oil spills. Another bigger one is when factories throw all their waste materials into a riverbank, a lake, or an ocean as a way of disposing of it. And lastly, road runoff. And this happens when it rains and all the chemicals and the oils in the roads just run off into the next water source. Just like any bad action, there is a consequence, and there are so many consequences to us polluting our water sources. Like we killing animals, fish in the sea get caught up in plastics, water bottles, straws on a daily basis, which means marine life is threatened. People drink dirty water as a result of this. People who don't have running taps, they go to the rivers and the lakes and they drink water which could be polluted by farmers' pesticides and fertilizers. It damages our plants. The economy is absolutely damaged because now our beaches are becoming very much filthy, unclean, polluted. And lastly, it looks and it smells absolutely terrible. Now, my smarty pants, I'm going to teach you ways in which you can identify a polluted water body. First of all, it looks very dirty. The water will have a lot of oil on the surface and you could see a strange color in the water, or you could check for trash such as plastics, tins, papers, straws, and plastic cups. This is an example of a polluted water source. It is not clean. It has things that do not belong in here and belong in the trash. Number two, you can check for the smell. The smell will be very odd and very strong and weird. If so, the water is most likely to be polluted. Wildlife on the beach is another big indicator of water being polluted or clean. Let's say you're at Clifton Forth with your family and friends and you see a few dead birds and a few dead fishies on the sand. That is a big sign that the water is not clean and it is polluted. And lastly, you can check if the water is clear or cloudy, and it is said that the clearer the water, the healthier or less likely polluted it is, not 100%. And the cloudier it is, the most likely it is to be polluted. Now, I will give you ways in which you and I can overcome water pollution, or at least reduce it. Number one, throw your trash in the bin. So as soon as you're done with your straw, in the trash can. As soon as you're done with your plastic wrapper, in the trash can. Number two, using less plastics and more fabric shopping bags. Number four, proper wastage discardation. So as soon as you're done peeling a potato, throw it in the bin. Don't let it run off. Another way is when farmers grow food wisely. And lastly, spreading the word. Tell your friends, tell your families, tell your uncles, tell your cousins that it is not good to litter and it is not good to pollute our environment. Grade sixes, we have come to the end of our lesson. Thank you so much for making it this far. Remember, We all want to keep our world clean and not like this. Keep our water clean and our world green. Let's save the fish and save ourselves. Till next time.
Bye bye.